Hi guys, welcome back. This is my 9th episode now, and this episode is going to be called Me Greeting or Meeting Il Douche, because that's right, it's time to fight the Italians, and really just time to prove just how incompetent they are. We finished the last episode. I know I said I'd end it when war started, but I decided against that in the end. And what we're actually going to do is this operation is a success. You know, we've sunk a few Italian vessels. Oh, we did get Littorio. Littorio was sunk. So I'm very pleased about this then. Certainly more successful than I thought it was. We've sunk a lot of ships here. We've dealt a good initial blow to the Regia Marina. And I don't want to carry on. I don't want to persist with this operation. I fear my Marines are going to take too many casualties. Yes, I know it's a high casualty battle. We did actually take less casualties than the Italians, which is even more embarrassing for them. But we're going to get these guys out of here. They've done a good job. I always want to persist. I always want to carry on. And I end up... Sometimes it's just not worth it. Sometimes you just need to pull out. And the reason I'm going to pull out is because of this. I'm attacking North Africa now. My predominant thrust, therefore, needs to be made against the Italians in this region. Whereas that initial blow against the Regia Marina will render it essentially ineffective for a while now. It's not, they will be able to recover from that. It's not going to be a dramatic loss or anything along those terms. So we've managed to sort of secure the Med, or at least buy us some time in the Med for now. And what that's going to allow us to do is to do what I intended earlier, which is to use this corps to invade Benghazi. You can already see I'm surrounding Trobuk, or trying to surround Trobuk. I do believe this division will make it before the defenders can retreat, meaning that they should surrender. Which would be that would be a few thousand Italian prisoners there that we've just taken. We'll leave one division in reserve just to make sure that this port isn't retaken by the Italians. My Marines are going back to Malta. They act as a temporary reserve, so you could say. Our transports actually did all right. They got hundreds of kills. No, they just didn't die, which is always what you want your transports not to do. Dying ships is bad. Is bad. Oh dear. I've got some damaged ships here. They're repairing fairly fast, so I'm not going to carry air group duty. So I'm not overly concerned about that. We're not going to do anything to that. We're not going to give anyone any rare materials or anything, and I know they want them because it's money, and they think I want it because it's money too. Don't worry, I can't get that one either. Well, I could intercept with the battle fleet, but that seems a little bit excessive, to be honest. Let's see if we can catch them with some destroyers. I doubt we'll catch them. So yes, as I was saying, we're going to use our corps. Our one corps and it's 3. They'll beat me anyway. We're going to use that one corps of infantry that we have in North Africa, based in the Suez. We're going to use it to invade Benghazi and to encircle enemy forces. You can really see that we just staged a massive breakthrough here. There's no way that the Italians can keep up with the pace in the invasion. And this is why I quite like light armour. Light armour is very fast, it's very speedy, and also quite strong as well. It's relatively strong. I will trade with Denmark because I don't want them to die. I don't want them to... Yeah, I just, it's in my interest to keep the Danish IC up and the Danish still alive and everything, still fighting. So I'm really enjoying this at the moment. It's good fun. Maybe I should do it for every game I play. I'm not sure whether every single game I play I will record. Certainly every single game I won't I won't commentate. It's not exactly exhausting. It's a bit of a hassle. I don't really like to commentate when other people are in the house. I don't really like to do that. So it's alright at the moment, but maybe later on I'll have to I'll have to revert to my old ways. Anyway, as I was saying, as I should say even, this today, Wednesday, will probably be the last day of uploads and last day of recording for a while. And not talking for ages, it's just my brother's graduation is on Friday, and we're going up to Cambridge to, you know, just to see him and things like that. So we're going up tonight. My mum's managed to get some time off work, which is nice. It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. So obviously I'm not going to have access to the internet. I'm not really going to be able to play Hearts of Iron. Might get some recording done tomorrow at my grand's, but yeah, maybe not. I don't know. It's not my priority. So my next update may come on Sunday or Monday, maybe even Tuesday. So it's not a huge deal of time. I hope I've done quite a number of uploads this week. I don't think you can really say I'm stacking off or anything. It's been very intense this week for me. Well, not intense, you know, it's been very lovely. I've really enjoyed this week. My exams are finished. It's all good fun. What I mean by that is that it's been quite an intense period of recording. So I don't really want to maintain this pace. It's a bit excessive, I think. But you know, I hope to keep something similar. I'm gonna use my. I need to stop saying gonna. It really annoys me. It's not actually a word. It's just colloquialism. So we're sending out our transport fleet to Benghazi. I'm going to escort it with the 3rd Battle Fleet. Fairly an excessive escort, but you know, I want to be able to tear up anything which fights me. I doubt the Italians will even have anything to fight me, to be honest. Not after those initial losses. I'm going to, after I've taken North Africa, I'm going to push on into Sicily, or certainly Sardinia and Albania at least. That's a shame. The French are losing, and yeah, the French have essentially lost in. I need to. Where's Addis Ababa? It's here. What do they have here? Well, once this division comes here, I'm going to attack Addis Ababa. I want to puppet Ethiopia because it's a bit of a. You know, there's no point conquering Ethiopia, and they want them to fight the Italians. So I'm not overly concerned about that, though. I will win no matter what. I'm not going to give Sweden that much. It's quite a lot. Feels like a lot. Oh, my battlefield, my transports are getting ahead. Transports are slow but have an amazing range, so yeah, it's good. I wonder, in multiplayer games, I have seen people misname their fleets just to mislead you. So I've seen like things, submarine fleets, for instance, described as the 2nd carrier fleet and things like that, and they're not at all. The only reason they're doing that is to annoy you. So when you get that pop-up, it says, "Oh, we've detected an enemy fleet, the 2nd carrier fleet," and you go, "Oh shit, there's a carrier fleet around, I'm gonna lose." And then you start doing all manner of crazy stuff. You pull your fighters out of everywhere to fight it. What is going on here? And then you realise, oh, I'm being had. It's not a very nice feeling. You realise you've been chasing like an ancient submarine flotilla around. Oh, look, here we go. We've got some combat. This is my anti-submarine fleet. It's actually ironically engaged surface fleet, an enemy transport fleet, a small one. I reckon the outcome of this battle will be indecisive. You know, they won't get in range, and with only one carrier air group, you know, we're not going to do much either. I'm actually going to pull these back to the mouth of Gibraltar. You can see this landing here. I've taken Benghazi already. I'm going to try and encircle. I won't encircle. They'll retreat before I manage to get there. But yeah. North Africa is not much of a challenge. I've never found it much of a challenge, particularly as Britain. Much harder as Italy. And Italy is actually a good nation to play. I really like playing Italy. it's really hard, and that's really enjoyable actually. You know, playing the Soviet Union, you feel is a hard task. But until you've played Italy, you know, I don't think you've really confronted a hard nation. Because Italy faces superior opponents in all respects, with a bad starting army and with sort of an inability to do anything. You can see these militia just don't stand up at all. We got some transports, enemy convoys, which is good. I don't usually convoy raid much as Britain. I only use the only starting units. Tea is good. I'm drinking tea. I recommend you drink tea. Tea is the best drink in the world. I'm trying to invite the USA. Then I remembered it actually wasn't to say I could remember the US. I could invite the USA. It's to invite Canada. I got very excited when I saw, oh, USA, and of course that's wrong. Oh, good. We've got leadership advance. What did Yugoslavia do? Yugoslavia. Oh dear. You can see this division is just so dead. I should send something to take out the coast at least. Link up our front. Our light armour is really surging forward at the moment, it's just leaving our infantry behind. Italy's realised the threat, they're sending another militia division. I should be checking enemy fleets, that's what I should be doing. What have I lost? Oh, okay. I can live with that. Losing some of South Africa, or Mid-Africa, East Africa really. Definitely not the worst thing which can happen to you. I had to put nothing there, so I'm expecting to lose it. I'm going to take Addis Ababa now. Take down Ethiopia. Oh, the French have already done it. Oh, well done, France. Unfortunately, I don't think they've put the correct war goal. No, so that means France is going to conquer Ethiopia, which is not the worst thing in the world, but I'd rather they puppeted Ethiopia, really. You can see the French are not doing badly. Well, it's not the French aren't doing badly, it's the fact that Germany is doing badly. That's the correct thing to say. Germany either seems to have a lot of units which have got stuck around the north, particularly a lot of garrisons. They just have so many garrisons. A pointless amount of garrisons, really. Germany doesn't really need to build garrisons at all. It's better to have a mobile reserve. Yeah, I lost that battle because I sent an HQ to battle an HQ, and it's a bit like fire the ice. You can see we've got a bit of a supply issue here, and the reason we've got a bit of a supply issue is because we've just linked up our fronts, so it's getting a little bit laggy. I feared this would happen. It was okay on 1940, on the Blitzkrieg scenario thing, on my test game. But I suppose there's quite a lot going on at the moment. I can always slow down, I don't want this to become unbearable for you guys. So if you want to buy me a new computer, that would be great, thanks. I'll take that as a, you will definitely buy me a new computer. Yeah, we're going to win this. 2 British divisions and a French division v1 Ethiopian Imperial Bodyguard. There's not really a fight. It's just that's not a fight either. That's a decimation. I have to say I do feel a little bit like I'm decimating Douche at the moment. Douche. Douche, by the way, is a semi-historical term. D-U-C-H, I think, is the correct way of pronouncing it. Well, not correct way, but it means something like the Duke, which makes sense, really, for a dictator. But in AARs and things, people quite often call him Douche, which means that a completely different thing, and it's quite fitting with what Italy can really hope to do against me right now. How are my carriers getting on? I have a feeling the carrier groups still need to Well, they didn't lose much strength, they just lose a lot of org, which is good. Our tactical bombers aren't achieving much, but the front is so mobile I don't need them at all. We won the Battle of Abyss Abada. Whoa! That is the bad thing about calling Italy, declaring war on Italy, is now Italy is at war with France. So there was a greater likelihood that Germany or Italy will punch through here. Tea. I'm so addicted to tea. It's absolutely terrible. I can essentially drink boiling tea. It's the second it comes out the kettle, I'm like already drinking it. It's yeah, my girlfriend just doesn't understand how I can drink tea so fast. And I don't think anyone can understand how I can drink tea so far. Well, my brother calls me Iron Tongue, but I don't know. I think that sort of gives the wrong impression, to be honest. I'm gonna check I'm not at war with Japan. I don't think I am. No, I'm surprised I'm not at war with Japan. I did believe that as I declare war on them, as I declare war on Italy, Japan being in the Axis, that actually it would result in me going to war with them. However, that's not the case, and that favours me quite a lot. I'm just having a peek at Germany. Italy is sending divisions to defend Denmark. How is this? Is this getting bombed? Yeah, this is getting bombed a little bit. I'm going to send this home. I don't think it's really serving much purpose. We'll just get some repairs going. I can't wait for Victoria. Oh, it's 1940, by the way, guys. I can't wait for Victorious to be finished. I'm going to do something quite gamey here. I don't want that. I don't want that fleet, those guys to retreat. So I'm going to do something horrific. I'm sorry. This is very gamey. But unloading and offloading ships, people onto ships, is significantly faster than running them down overland. So what I'm actually going to do is, once these guys are here, I'm going to send them like that. Which will be faster than travelling the same distance by land, but I don't understand why. You think it should be harder, but I don't understand the way Hearts of Iron works lots of the time. No one does. No one. No. If you think you're a pro at Hearts of Iron, you're totally wrong. Like, I have no idea what I'm talking about, and I have played this game for thousands of hours. You know. Well, not thousands, probably about 8,000 to be honest. But I still like make a lot of mistakes. It's still, you know, as you've probably seen so far, and I still definitely not that great at this game. Wouldn't regard myself as great at this game anyway. So this is my gamey move. It's worked quite well. I'm definitely making it quite difficult for them to retreat here. It's only all this effort to destroy one militia division. You might as well not bother. I'm going to check on Ethiopia, make sure things are going okay. Yes, everything is fine. I'll just make sure we occupy some territory. Now, people are encouraging me to buy Victoria 2 at the moment. And I know it's a really good game, but I don't know, I just have no money at the moment. I just don't know if I can really be bothered to buy it. You know, I love Hearts of Iron at the moment. I'm really into Hearts of Iron. And I'm just not sure whether I really am that keen on the sound of Victoria 2. Victoria 2, yeah, Victoria 2. I like the sound of the economic model, the political model, the diplomacy model. It all sounds so much better than Hearts of Iron. Hearts of Iron essentially having ignored We can get limited restrictions. Oh, that's interesting. Don't know why that's only allowed now. We've been at war for a while. Counterintelligence -10. Yes, we will be doing this definitely. In fact, I haven't checked on my spies in a while. Let me check on my spies. Well, that's much better. They're all green, so that means we must have annihilated those spies a while ago. You can see that when faction members do friendly missions in your country, it's quite good. I'm going to leave it on counter-espionage. We're at war. But definitely my spies are pretty good. Wow. The Democrats really destroying the opposition in America. 60%. The Republicans having been overtaken by the Progressives. And America's first committee being the same strength as the Republicans. Oh dear. Of course, that's what I want to see. You know, more Barack Obamas. Definitely more Barack Obamas. Not in 1940, but yeah. Counter-espionage here. Yeah, France is doing okay, actually. They're starting to run out of manpower. It's a little bit low. I'll check Germany's manpower. 481. It's sort of comparable to my own. That's too low for Germany, essentially. Much too low. They're going to take a lot of losses during Barbarossa. Germany, Italy. Nothing out of the ordinary. I'm quite pleased that Germany is having to invest so much in air-launched torpedo. I'm not happy with that. That either means they're developing NAVs or CAGs. Either way, bad for me. So this is good. This means they're quite worried about me. Well, I don't know actually. It could just be perfectly normal. And Japan, yeah, as always, as I expected, is very bad for me. We've first cruiser fleet found. Two restrictions. We're being attacked in Farborg. They're not going to get the message, are they? If you have been following, Innocent 3 is Canada's AAR, I can't remember what it's like. First for hockey, something to do with hockey. First for fighting, or something like that. 10-5 for fighting, I think it is. Very good. It's been really good so far. It's been some great plays, very commendable. He's playing as Italy, not as Italy, as Canada, and he's essentially trying to take down Italy by himself. And this reminds me a little bit of what's going on, except for I have the capacity to actually do stuff. Oh, so over the off chance I can intercept this. This won't happen, they're subs. I won't be able to see them. Oh, what? Ironically, that's going quite well, but that's not actually a battle we should be winning. That's a... this is one of my scout destroyers, which has been attacked, which has intervened in a battle where French submarines have been intercepted by Italian convoy sub hunters. So I'm sending some reinforcements. I'm sending 4 carriers to reinforce. I might lose the 22nd destroyer flotilla here, but I'm quite. What I want to kill is this. It's a transport flotilla, and killing some of those other ships would help as well. But we didn't lose the 22nd. I'm not overly concerned about it now. Now we've got carriers in there. We're going to pursue them. We might send the 22nd. No, yeah, we'll send the 22nd back to Alexandria for now. We'll try and pursue these the enemy ships. Oh, good, we get them. Yeah, these are screwed. They really are. They're probably very low tech levels, but I don't care. You know, losses for Italy are losses for Italy. It's going to take them a long time to be able to build anything now, which is going to be able to rival me. The loss of Vittorio, Zara, Marco Polo, and the first sort of few hours of the war was a sort of a very significant loss for them. I might come and take these islands, but they're not really that significant for me. I'm pursuing the first destroyer flotilla here. I'll wipe that out, undoubtedly. We got Puppet in Ethiopia. So Ethiopia is one. Yeah, Italy will have no way of supplying its men now. Provided we take this port, these ports. You can see I'm very poorly delegating my men. And I do apologise for that. But my attention is elsewhere at this precise second. I'm going to put this back in Benghazi. I don't want them just to get ambushed. Yeah, so we got them. Oh. That didn't work. That tends to happen, by the way. If you attack a battle fleet with one transport flotilla. Oh no, I've got an event for that. That's insane. What does this say? The First Battle of Sidra was a naval battle between the Royal Navy and the Italian Regent Marina, and the engagement took place on the 17th of December 1941, east of Malta, in the Gulf of Sirte. The battle itself was relatively uneventful, but it has come to describe a week of crashes which illustrate well the cut and thrust of naval warfare in the Mediterranean at the time. So apparently we sunk their battleship. Well, that's probably because they've lost quite so much now that they're having to call their transports battleships to even make it look as though the Regent Marina is even a fighting force, which it's not. It's dead. It's destroyed already. It's wiped out. I tend to wipe out the Regent Marina in the first few weeks of combat. In fact, the only navy I really find quite difficult in this game is the IJN. Fighting the IJN is difficult. Unsurprisingly, the reason it's difficult is because it's good. And I'm just bunging in some doctrines in here now because I've realised I've sort of been forgetting them again. And we don't want to neglect these. And now my focus is elsewhere. I'm just going to sort of chuck these in haphazard, just to make sure. I am researching fighter targeting focus, not bomber targeting focus, just to make sure they don't fall behind. I also want that assault concentration. Put this in, and that will be it for now. Small fuel tank. Okay. Oh shit. Should be researching these. 44 projects of 22 possible. When our next two carrier cruiser techs finish up, we'll switch onto the other two. Italy is just reinforced. You can see they brought in some reinforcements, which is good really, because now I have an excuse to use these guys. Looks like they brought in quite a lot. 16 infantry brigades there. So Ethiopia is mobilising. That's our new puppet. We lost Silver Pit. They're attacking us. Oh crap. Get out there. When I said, oh, I don't need to leave these guys on intercept anymore, I sort of regret saying that now. Obviously I do. Stupid to think otherwise. I like the fact that North Africa is only 2 provinces wide. It means I have almost unlimited capability in how I can deploy my forces. This is a good strategy here by Italy. What they've done is they've moved everything they have and supply it from 2 ports, both of which are undefended. And this is something I would recommend actually. It's really just throwing your units in absolutely with no heed of where they're supplied from, so that your sort of competent opponent can come along and annihilate them by landing here or here, and then your troops are stuck. You can't do anything about it. They're running out of reserve. They're running out of supplies. They're going to die. Well, France is still alive. Come on, get your act together, Germany. Invade the Netherlands and then invade Belgium and go through here. The French wouldn't be able to stop you. I mean, I'm giving them advice now. I do feel pity for Germany. I feel more pity for Italy, however, at this precise second. I wish I found where those went. If I was slightly faster, I probably could have got them. But I wasn't, so I was slow, as usual. Pursuing... carrier fleets are very good at sub-hunting operations, by the way. But obviously you don't really want to be worrying about using your carriers as sub-hunters. It's a bit ridiculous. You're probably noticing right now that I'm actually abandoning Alexandria. I'm putting my forces into... I'm going to put my forces into attacking... Yeah, into attacking Tripoli. But... Oh look, there we go. That's a ship. I just need to find out what they are. Naval strike. And how many there are. Yep. They stand no chance. Get them. Get them! Kill! Ha ha ha. This is not looking good for them. Yeah, again, you know, sort of their outdated fleets are not standing up to the might of the Royal Navy right now. That was the first battle fleet again. I'm quite pleased with the first battle fleet. They seem to be doing quite well for battle fleet. That was quite opportunistic. That was just an opportunity that was just absolutely given to me. I'm going to strategically redeploy the second army group to Benghazi, as that's much closer to where the combat is actually happening now. I want to see if I can consolidate my front slightly, as I've noticed that the Italian reinforcements are closing in quite rapidly. Quite rapidly being not rapidly at all. I've just seen an Italian battleship. Now my focus is all on that. I'm wondering what it is, essentially. Apart from a battleship, don't be that stupid. Andrea Doria, that's an old battleship. That's a Tech 1 level battleship, so I'm not too overly concerned about fighting this. We should be able to rip it to shreds. Obviously, with a battleship, and Zara is a modern cruiser, so these guys probably were a little bit more resistance than usual. As you can see, Hood has taken a few hits, but apart from that, you know, that's another victory for us there. Yeah, another one. I'm going to pull Hood and... Sorry, I've just pressed the wrong button. Going to pull Hood and Enterprise out at the front line as they're a little bit damaged. They're going to go to Alexandria to repair. And I'll just note that these are the first battleship repairs, first battle fleet. And then I will call in my reinforcements from, guess where? Yes, that's right, the reserve fleet. I've just realised I'm not patrolling with these, so I'll send those out to patrol. So to supplement the loss of Hood, we'll send in 2 heavy cruisers and dispatch to replace Enterprise. We'll go on passive stance. We don't want them to engage the enemy particularly. We've taken some damage in this third battle fleet as well. I'm not sure what that's from. It might be from naval bombers. I'm going to come and sink the Andrea Doria now. So yeah, we've taken some damage here. I'm going to send those guys back to repair, whilst I steamroller North Africa, as per usual. The French battle fleet here will help. Andrea Doria is my prime target here. Zara would be my secondary target as a modern heavy cruiser, or semi-modern really. Tech 3. But I sunk their screens, which is quite helpful. If nothing, it means that these ships will take a while to repair. This is really bad for the port for them to rebase to, because it's oh shite. Please tell me that's a French battleship. We might lose that, but I'm not concerned. Send him. Never forget that your carrier air groups can be used independently of the carriers, guys. Right. So our reinforcements have arrived. This fleet is pretty much up to full strength again. I didn't lose this destroyer, luckily. Not that I care much for my Tech 1 destroyers, which are being thrown about as if they were mere toys. Oh, look at that, look at that. That's 3 battleships right there. Screw Andrea Doria. We're going to go and get these guys. We'll call in the first battle fleet and the reserve fleet, I think. That looked like a substantial enemy force there, and I want that dead. 3 battleships, 4 heavy cruisers, 4 light cruisers, 9 destroyers, 10 transports. That's huge, guys. That is absolutely immense. And not in the fat sense. We're going to shadow them for now until we have a favourable engagement position. My carrier group will go in there straight away. I'm going to call in air support. Air intercept. And we will be bombing them. No, we won't. I just want to check. I want to check. Bombing of the Gulf of Gaves. They haven't upped the stacking penalty for yeah, these are three battleships, Caio Duilio, Contrecavur and Julius Caesar. Those are old battleships again, but 3 of them definitely worth hunting down. I'm going to put some more infantry into our queue. We haven't got much infantry at the moment, and just having some more would help. I wish our submarines hadn't turned up. They're trying to engage. I don't want them to engage. You can see I've got the organisation down and a lot of these ships, and that's really going to help. I mean, they might already take some losses here. Maybe a few. Yeah, they've taken. They seem to have submarines combined with their battle fleet, and they've retreated into this port here. Stupid move, guys. Very stupid. You know, my fleet seems to have disappeared. It's here. Excellent. We've got some more infantry. You can never have enough infantry. I will attach these to the 9th Corps, which is a long way away. I don't want to keep those there, obviously. They'll go down to North Africa, which will soon be Italy. Because I don't intend on just staying in North Africa. Oh shit, I've pressed the wrong button. Tell me I haven't lost it. Tell me I haven't lost it. That's terrible. I pressed the Windows button. Come on! I'm really sorry if you're hearing this, by the way, guys. This is my profanity. I'm annoyed. Because I don't know whether that corrupts the video, I don't know whether this corrupts the game. I have got an autosave not long ago, but that would be extremely frustrating to lose the video, which is probably about another hour's worth of recording, or half an hour's worth of recording, from my own stupidity. It wouldn't be the first time that something like this has happened. It's just extremely frustrating. Obviously, if this is in the video, I do apologise. I would recommend that you skip this bit. Not much is happening. Or we can pretend something is happening. We can pretend something really important is happening, and this is... I don't know. But, yeah, the war is going well against Italy at the moment. I definitely get the impression that the Regia Marina has been a little bit mauled up. They should have another modern battleship somewhere. And we know that Andrea Doria is repairing in Syracuse, along with the Zara and another heavy cruiser. But this is the main bulk of the Regia Marina, which is remaining, seems to be just seem to have forced it into port right now. They took some substantial submarine losses and a heavy cruiser loss, but it's those 3 battleships, albeit old. I still want to sink them, and they brought in reinforcements from North Africa, meaning that they are a prime target for me at the moment. So if this is continuing to record, what else can I talk about? If you really want to watch this bit, let's just talk about something, shouldn't I? Wimbledon, yeah. Murray won his first round match. I was very surprised. He really did actually do a number on Davydenko. I was anticipating the loss, Davydenko being quite a good but old Russian player. It was looking very destroyed though by Murray. What else can I talk about? Not much is happening. I've spent most of my day today recording or uploading or rendering or you know, doing something to do with videos. I just hope it hasn't been lost. I'd be really annoyed if it's lost. Even T won't redeem the loss. Come on, work. This is not going to work, is it? This is screwed over. Shit. I knew it.